Hello, my fellow Ekko enjoyers, and welcome to the second episode of Chrono Clips, the community Ekko clips format. This time around, I'm going to be doing a top 10 clips. So, since I got more than 10 clips submitted, it's possible that you submitted a clip and you won't see it this episode, but I'm just going to work through all of them from like the earliest ones submitted to the latest ones. So, yeah, don't worry. Like, you will see yours at some point, it just might not be in this video. So, yeah, this one's the first one. It's submitted by George, and I'm gonna be rating on skill expression, creativity, and impact yet again. If you have any other like suggestions on how I could be rating them, then feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm open to it. But yeah, for now I think this is definitely a good way to rate clips. So yeah, let's see what Manatee has here, or George. Okay. Definitely good. Okay, I'll have to watch it again. Okay, so what he did really well here is like instantly Eing, so he went on him, and then also respecting the... Did he dodge the Gragas E with his flash? I think so, right? Yeah, I don't know actually, but yeah, that was good. That was good. Okay. So let me start with impact. I think impact-wise, obviously not the most impactful kill. It's just in lane. Like it's at 12 minutes. It's a solo kill though. I'm the jungler as well, and honestly, like that can have an impact mental wise. Of course, if you if the jungler gives a kill to your enemy laner, you're a little bit mad. So I would honestly say impact probably just still a 3 out of 5. It's not like I just can't rate it too highly. You know, there's people that maybe did some 1v5 pentakill. So yeah, I think 3 out of 5 is fair. Skill expression. Let's see. Honestly, like it's definitely. I think actually creativity is where it's higher than skill expression. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 for skill expression as well. But creativity, I would even say a 4 out of 5 because there's definitely stuff that you don't see every day, you know. And he plays really well around W. So yeah, on to the next clip. All right, next up here we have Hitsu, and let's see what he does here. This is definitely more of a late game clip, so yeah, let's see. Okay, gets kicked out of his W. Okay. Nice ult back for sure. Okay. I mean, honestly, like, this clip, I think it was finished, right? Yeah. Let's watch it again. I think... I'm gonna rate it already. I think, like, impact-wise... It's definitely an impactful clip, right? It's at the in the late game, and they probably ended after this, so... 3 out of 5, because, like, even though they ended after this and whatever, it's not like a comeback, you know. They were in a pretty even position, and no, they didn't even end after this, actually. We can see in the timeline, interestingly enough. Somehow they didn't end, like, that's crazy. Even though it's 30 minutes and 4 people just died. So yeah, I guess impact 3 out of 5, more than fair. And then skill expression, I can't give it too much, because, he got hit by a bunch of stuff. The ult, yeah, it hit some people, but that's not really skill expression, that's more like the enemies not expressing their skill. So, honestly, I don't want to be like too harsh here. I think 2 out of 5. It's just there's a lot of things that could have been played better, especially when it comes to spacing and like positioning. You know, like not walking into the Lee Sin's range here, for example, then like dodging the Lux laser. And then creativity. I mean, it's not super creative. I'm still gonna give it like a 3 out of 5, I would say. But yeah, maybe creativity. I don't know. Now that I'm rating this, I feel like creativity is a hard thing to rate, of course. The biggest thing I'm looking for in creativity is, of course, like nice old plays that might be unexpected, or maybe great use of the terrain or something like that. But yeah, I mean that's not really even in this clip. I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 5 because he did go for a decently good ult here. So yeah, let's watch the next one. Okay, next up we have Eric21. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, 21-minute clip. Gets a nice kill. Gets CC'd a bunch. Oh, he had a Zhonya's here. And he played against low elo players that just stood in... Man, like, okay, it's a pentakill and everything, but... I hope you understand, like, don't hate me for it, but I hope you understand that this is, like... Not as, like, insane as it is, as it might look to lower elo players. It's mostly just... Like, he should have ulted here, honestly. Like, he should have ulted here. That was actually a mistake. Like, that was genuinely a mistake, because... no good. I don't know what's happening with my screen. Like, he should have ulted now instead of Zhonya's thing, because then he would have even hit good players, you know? Like, the fact that two people just stand in his ult for no reason is just low elo gameplay, I'm sorry to say. So yeah, I guess impact-wise, definitely very impactful. I mean, they were in a kind of winning position, but it was a pentakill, and I assume they probably ended after it. So I would say 4 out of 5 impact. Skill expression, look like... this was actually kind of good, the way he repositioned. So I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 5, but it's just really quite bad by the enemies to just stand in his ult after he Zhonya's. Is like, this is the reason why some people might think Zhonya's is a good item on Ekko, because this stuff happens in low elo, but trust me, like in high elo you don't get these 2 kills here. Like, you just don't. Not even high elo, like probably, I don't know, like in Diamond Plus. So yeah, and then creativity, I mean, if we're being real, there's not really anything creative about it. I guess I'll give it a 2 out of 5 creativity because of the like rocket belt behind here. So like this one, like, it's not even creative. Like, it's just decent gameplay. Like, not trying to be too harsh or anything. I'm just saying a lot of this stuff should not have happened, in my opinion at least. So yeah, creativity 2 out of 5. On to the next one. Okay, next up here we have Wonder Bro. Let's see what he's up to. There's an Ekko mid gamer. Also kind of late game for sure here. Definitely good spacing by him, I have to say. Might ult back here probably, yeah. Nice. Definitely good. And very clean the way the Q, like, that was definitely the best clip so far. Let's see. Let's just watch it again. I think impact, I can already say, like, actually 5 out of 5. You can see they're a little bit behind in gold. It's a late game fight, and he definitely had all the impact here that decided this fight. And then skill expression, I'm also gonna say, let's see again. There's always things you could be doing better, of course, but man, what's up with this player? I think biggest mistake, let's say, in this clip here is the rocket belt in the beginning to get into the W. I mean, it stuns the Sedru, so it was not like a big mistake, but it was also not a super high value rocket belt. I'm only gonna give it a 4 out of 5 because I think there are still stuff that could be improved, but definitely very good, like very good clip and very high impact. And then creativity, I mean, was a very good ult, and like this is one of those kind of ults where I can imagine some people, like even in my game, sometimes people don't respect these ults. So I would say creativity also 4 out of 5. You know, like it is a somewhat unexpected ult, but there's definitely still stuff that's more creative in my opinion. So yeah, very good clip overall though. On to the next one. Okay, next up we have Fever Dark, and he's also an Ekko mid gamer. Let's see what he did here in this clip. Okay. Probably gonna ult back here, yeah. Oh, that was... Wait, did he E forward to dodge the Malphite E? I think so, right? Let's watch it again. Definitely, I mean, the ult was good, no doubt, like, no doubt. I also suspect, though, that this is not super high elo. It's definitely... Although I can't even say that. Like I managed to get these kind of ults in my game sometimes as well, honestly, especially on bot laners. Bot laners just don't respect Ekko abilities. And yeah, like the E on the forward to dodge the Malphite ult is honestly one of the highlights for me personally in this clip. So I'm gonna say impact wise, it's kind of an even game. He gets a nice triple kill here. I mean, they sadly probably don't get too much from it because no objectives up. I'm gonna say impact-wise, 3 out of 5. I know it's kind of unfair, maybe if I rate early kills with a 3 out of 5 as well, but I still, like, just because of the fact that they probably don't get too much from it, sadly, it is still a really nice kill. And actually now 4 out of 5 because this was like a 1k gold shutdown, so it probably got him really fat. Then skill expression, it's just not too much happening in this clip. The biggest skill expression, of course, is like knowing that he can go through the ult here. So I'm only gonna give it a 3 out of 5 as well, because What definitely is nice is the way he dodged the Malphite ult here. And I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for creativity for that, because maybe creativity is not the right term for it, but I definitely think most people would have tried to dodge the Malphite ult in a different way. Like, most people won't dodge forward into abilities like Malphite ult, so yeah, I guess 4 out of 5 for creativity for that. Alright, let's watch the next clip. Alright, next up we have Exodia. I sadly had to mute the clip because there was like music playing and I don't know if it's copyrighted, but yeah, let's see what's happening in this clip. Oh, maybe he ults back. I can imagine he might ult back because yeah, Emilio's probably gonna face check the brush. Okay, so this is definitely like the kind of thing you can do with creativity, let's say. Alright. Honestly, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna start with the positives. Definitely creativity, 5 out of 5. I think this is one of the most creative things you can do, let's say. Just recalling and then ulting back, of course, through the whole map, killing someone. Um, and then, like, impact, I think they were really fed here, so impact on the support, like on the Melio, I can only give it a 1 out of 5, like, this is just probably not gonna be a kill that does anything for the game, that doesn't change anything in the game. And then skill expression, look, man, he pressed, like, one button. I guess, like, let's give it a 2 out of 5 for skill expression, just because he even saw it, and then also yeah, like he saw it basically. So yeah, skill expression 2 out of 5, but creativity 5 out of 5. Let's watch the next clip. Right, next up we have Kuchen des Todes, so cake of death in German. Let's see what he does here. Okay, not the most impactful ult, but I can respect these kind of ults for sure. Just sometimes you just need to heal. Okay, good auto attack, good ult, good Q. I mean, hitting the target there. Yeah, assuming it's a pentakill here. There's some funny commentary as well. Well, let's see. Okay. I think the rocket belt was actually not great here, Like, this kind of rocket belt definitely gonna take away some of the skill expression. A good target, like, the way he picked the targets in this fight is definitely good, though, I have to say. And then he just last hits some of the enemies. Okay, I'm gonna give it, like, impact-wise, I guess they were kind of ahead here, so I'm only gonna give it a 4 out of 5 impact, because, yeah, there's just more impact you can have, of course, but it's still very good, of course, in a pentakill. It's always gonna be high impact. So 4 out of 5 impact. Skill expression, I think 4 out of 5 as well. As I said, like, some of the stuff, the rocket belt wasn't very great or anything. But overall, and the ult also wasn't the highest value ult, like this. Okay, actually, never mind. I didn't even see the Sono ult dodge. Definitely, actually, is pretty high value. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 then. Could have dodged like the Cassio Q or something here, but I'm still gonna give it a 5 out of 5. There's a lot of good things here. Of course, some things could always be better, but as I said, like, even Faker makes mistakes, or like not mistakes. Even Faker could do things better. So I think, yeah, giving a 5 out of 5 here is fair. Then creativity is probably like the part where there's nothing too creative about this clip. I guess the old dodge here could be considered creative, but it's also just kind of necessary, I guess, because otherwise you would have died. Okay. Yeah, I think creativity is just a 3 out of 5, there's some things he did well in, like, the way he picked the targets and whatever, but it's also not like a genuinely creative clip. It's mostly just a very good clip. So yeah, on to the next one. Okay, next up here we have Boku, and he's another Ekko mid gamer. Let's see what he did in this clip. It seems to be like an older clip, right? I feel like there's some old item, yeah, and like the damage numbers and whatever, the way they look. Okay. Okay, nice flash, honestly, if Jit the return Q. Does he get the penta here? Probably. Okay. Oh, and then the Zanyas. Okay, let's watch it again. It's kind of a long clip, but I need to see it again. Okay, definitely nice. He dodged the Zeref. Yeah, like it might have missed anyways, but the timing was correct to dodge it anyways. So pretty nice to do that. Okay. I mean, he was of course very strong here, as you can see with the damage, but I mean, he played everything right, to be honest. Also, even like going for the return Q and all this stuff, placing the W is very nice. Like this, the kind of stuff that some people they just won't do in these situations. So, like, okay, they're like 10k gold ahead here. So I think that's like the biggest thing this clip's just missing from a little bit impact-wise. It's not like a, you know, if this clip was from even gold, it's a 5 out of 5 impact, but because they're so ahead here and you can see the damage, you know, it's just one tapping some of the targets. It's just a 4 out of 5 impact, but yeah, skill expression, I think 5 out of 5. Very good things he's doing here. Okay, like with Rocket Belt, but I think it was just, you know, like I'm not gonna take away from this Rocket Belt because I mean they basically already ended the game here. And then creativity, I mean, yeah, I think I'm also gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because he did like some things that are not completely normal, you know, like flashing for the return Q here and this stuff. Maybe he might not have had to, but so what? I'm still gonna give it a 5 out of 5, and also especially the dodge on the Zeref E here. This is also like this. I would say it's one of the most advanced Ekko mechanics you can do. You know, if you can do this intentionally, you can dodge like Ash ults and all of this stuff sometimes. So, yeah, I think creativity also 5 out of 5. So very good clip. Let's watch the next one. Okay, next up here we have Simon. Let's see what he did in this clip. Okay. See how he handles this. Does he just win? Oh wow. Okay. Not the most impressive clip, I'm gonna be honest. It's just a 1v2 double kill, and like the Gwen was already a little bit low. And you can see he just seems quite strong, and they just seem quite weak. The ult here definitely is a positive though. The fact that he went for it. Also just lucky enough that the E is enough damage here though. I feel like against Kindred, if she has a Wit's Enter or something already, then the E here doesn't kill most of the time. Or if he's not that fat, we can't see the items here, of course. So, okay, I'm gonna say Impact. They're also like 10k gold ahead at 20 minutes here, right? So, I think even though it's a 1v2 double kill Impact, I can only give like a 2 out of 5. Because it probably just didn't change much, you know? Then skill expression, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I think the ult here, the ult back and whatever is good. And then I think 3 out of 5 as well for creativity. Just same with like the ult, you know? It's definitely not something that every Ekko player would have went for. To ult back here on a full HP Kindred. So yeah, definitely a solid clip. I thought like, I don't know, like 2 kills of course compared to some of the other clips with like pentakills and whatever, it just can't keep up, but it's still a solid clip for the 2 kills here, I would say. I also like the rocket belt, for example, it's just not like a great rocket belt, so that definitely takes away a little bit from the skill expression. It actually achieved nothing, it didn't even deal damage. So yeah, let's watch the, I think, last clip now. Okay, alright, so this is the last clip, and it's from Hamza, so let's see what he does here. Okay, definitely very good W. Okay, I think he... let's see. Definitely good, like... Okay, I'm gonna say, I think if the puppy is quicker with her E, then she just stuns and she's just dead here. So that will definitely take away a little bit from this clip. The W was very good though. He could have queued here though. I don't know if it would have... Maybe it would have actually been a mistake and could have killed him. I personally would have queued though. To like proc passive and run away, you know? Like just proc passive and run away here. I think the puppy would have died no matter what. So, okay, I say Impact. Impact actually very big because they were behind here. And you got a shutdown as well. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for Impact. Of course, it's not a Pentakill or anything from behind, so it can't be a 5 out of 5. But I think, considering this and like considering the fact that it's early game, this is one of the most impactful things you can probably do. You know, like live a gank and then outplay the enemies. I think skill expression... There's some really good things, there's some not so crazy good things, and some things that, like, you know, as I said, I think if the puppy is just better than she could probably just E from here. She probably doesn't even need to flash, you know, and then he can't even ult. So then none of this clip would have even happened. Of course, that's not really like that has not so much to do with his skill expression, but I'm still gonna. No, honestly, that shouldn't really affect the clip, but yeah. Overall, I mean, as I said, I think for example here he should have just Q autoed so he procs passive. That definitely takes a little bit away from it. So I guess 3 out of 5. It's actually kind of unlucky that the 2 passive stacks ran out on the Syndra here. And then creativity. It's definitely some creativity with it. Especially with this W here. I mean, a lot of people might just place this W out of like habit, I guess, in this direction, but it's like the perfect W placement, honestly. So I think I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 for creativity here. I don't know if he could have killed the Syndra as well. I think he's not that strong here, probably. So yeah, I don't really know which clip was the winning one, but I'm gonna play it again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and watch the next one. Bye!